Alright, so we already know that Sonic Movie 3 is going to be darker than the first two. I mean, it would make sense for two reasons. A, the game they're adapting is Sonic Adventure 2. Well, even though that game is not extremely dark, it is still one of the darkest in the whole franchise. I would say that. And also, it's the third movie in a trilogy. Usually third movies in a trilogy end up being the darkest one, even if it is aimed at the same target demographic as the first two. So, yeah. Because of that, I have a feeling that we're going to see something in where, like, the villain... Now, whether that is Shadow, Eggman, Metal Sonic, or some other creature they need to fight... I know that in the final battle, Sonic is going to have the shit beaten out of him. And I don't mean like, and I don't mean like in the second movie where he got where he just fell off a bridge and then his leg was injured. No, I can tell it like whoever he's fighting is just gonna pummel the crap out of him. And then probably, and not only that, just to make it probably even more sadder and over the top, they're gonna probably have that. They're probably going to have a scene like in Godzilla 2, King of the Monsters. You know that scene where King Ghidorah is lifting up Godzilla? He's just fucking frozen back down on the ground from the sky. I have a feeling they're going to do something like that in Sonic Movie 3. I don't mean they're going to rip that scene off entirely. I don't mean you're going to have Shadow or Metal Sonic grab Sonic by the throat and just fucking throw him down like that. But what I mean is that they're definitely going to have a moment where Sonic is an absolute pain, to the point where he might not be able to get up, and, he's gonna need help. Okay, let's be real here. We all know that the movie will end with Sonic and Shadow teaming up. We all know that, alright? We're not stupid. We know that's gonna happen. And so maybe that's where Shadow that's when Shadow comes in to save Sonic. Where it looks like Sonic is about to get killed, and then Shadow is like, no! Boom! Comes in and saves Sonic. That's what I think will happen in, the reason why I only did, the only reason why I talked about the final battle and not the whole movie is because it's much more easier to predict the ending than it is the beginning and the middle. Well, I also think, that the movie might begin, similarly to, Avengers Infinity War. Or, what I mean is that, narration over the logos, dark narration, showing that everything has gone to shit. What I mean is that, it will begin with the raid of the Space Colony Ark. And, Shadow and Maria try to escape the gun agents, but only Shadow can escape, as Maria sacrifices herself to save Shadow and then ends up getting shot in the back. Now, because this movie is also aimed at newcomers, I think what they're gonna do is that they're gonna have it where Shadow ends they're gonna have it where the movie will start off there, and then Shadow gets into the skate pod, and then we cut to 50 years later. We don't see what happened yet, but throughout the movie, they're probably gonna do something like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, where throughout the movie, they're going to do what they did with Rocket in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, where in that movie we would get flashbacks to Rocket's past and all that. They're probably gonna do something like that to Shadow, where as the movie goes on, we get pieces of Shadow's backstory. You get constant flashback after constant flashback to see what's going on. That's what I think, but we'll have to wait and see. I wanted to make this the first video of 2024 on my channel, and I'm succeeded. Bye! Who's King of the Monsters now, fucker?